Hello there, but before we begin, please like and subscribe. Today, I want to show you some of the Forsaken renders I have remade in this video. I have done them all the way up to Nosferatu. Please comment if you would like to see the milestones or any other skins you would like to suggest. Okay, I might just show you them. So, this is my main slasher. I think I did pretty well on the render, and I hope I showed enough of them to, fulfill your satisfaction, or whatever. As you can see, when I made the short, I actually used the wrong model, and I also used the wrong character. But now, I used the right character, and now he looks better. I also tried to remake it as good as possible like the original. And this is the full render. I tried to make Guest 1337 to look like that, because they hate each other, even though they don't really know each other. I guess that's more accurate, right? Anyway, let's just move on to the giggly googly kid, Cool Kid. Now, with Cool Kid, I actually try to make it as close to the original N7 render from the actual game, just to make it feel more immersive and to make it feel more better. I actually kind of like how this turned out. The one I made in my recent short, I didn't really like it because of the posing, but now I think it turned out well, and I'm gonna show you the full render in a couple seconds. As you can see, there's not a lot going on aside from N7 walking his adopted child on his shoulders, like a piggyback. And Cool Kid's just having a good time. Kind of sad to say like this though. This might have actually been the saddest lull in Forsaken. Aside from it being my least favorite killer, this might actually be my favorite render. It's John Doe, and I really like how it turned out. I thought this wasn't really a good idea. I was just thinking of him build him on the ground like I did in the short. But then I thought I should do something different, and I actually think this might be better than the original. And I thought the original was really good. And here is the full render. I actually think this might be my favorite full render of all of them. Aside from probably Nosferatu's, which I'll get to in like a couple minutes. I like how Jane Doe was just sitting at the back there while Buildman's just being murked by John Doe, who is now corrupted. I feel like it fits with the lore, and I really like how it turned out. I'm not very good for posing with John Doe, but I think I did pretty good, right? Alright, I think that's just John Doe done, to be honest. Next render. And now I show Noli, my favorite killer. And probably the most unique one as well, because people aren't even in the bar this time. I think this one turned out pretty well. I didn't realize it when I was making it, but I made him look like a purple version of Wally West. I like how it turned out actually. Him floating fits with the other theme of my other render in my show, and I think look chaotic enough to fit them well. Alright, now time to show the full render, which is basically nothing in it. I'm not even gonna say anything. What did you guys expect? I just say there's nothing in the background. Okay, this time my voice isn't glitchy this time like noise. Okay, maybe John Doe and Nosferatu have some competition, because this one is actually really good. The 1X rework design actually made him look so good in this render, and I think it was a good decision of me to, you know, put Shadlesky's head on the sword instead of making him crush it like in the intro. Probably the best render here. I mean, kind of like Noli's, there's basically nothing happening in the background aside from Shadlesky's body right there. But I think the green effect made it look really good. Me. This render might not have as much details as the others or as much in the background, but I still really like how this turned out. This might be my least favorite render, but I still think it's really good. But I think I should have shown more of the body, but honestly, it doesn't really matter because I still think it turned out really well. For God's sake. Okay, what did you expect? There's nothing in the background. For God's sake, you gotta listen next time. Okay, now, I think this one is really good. Even though it's probably the most simple, I still think it went really well. It's just nuts for just behind Elliot. Nothing really else to say, but I do think the color in the background made it look better. But anyway, to his render, well, full render. However, it doesn't look like much. I still think this turned out really well. I like how his avatar it's just behind Elliot, but nom 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 nom. But I think that's just him done. Nothing else really to say. Elliot's just crying, trying to survive. Anyway, let's just get to the end. Let's just get to the outro. Anyway, that's just the end of the video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video.